NLE Choppa ended up in the hospital following a tense encounter connected to NBA YoungBoy's crew. But instead of showing any concern, OG33 took to social media to mock the situation, turning what could have been a typical rap feud into something far more serious. This didn't begin with a viral diss track or online memes. It started in the real world, sudden confrontations, unexpected appearances, and Choppa trying to exit the situation before it escalated. Once news of his hospitalization came out, the entire narrative shifted before anyone even mentioned injuries. Reports started circulating that NBA YoungBoy affiliate Ben 10 had shown up at NLE Choppa's location. Clips spreading online captured Choppa quickly driving away after seeing him, which fans interpreted as him avoiding a direct confrontation. Shortly after, Ben 10 allegedly said he caught Choppa off guard and confronted him, taking the situation from intimidation to something much more dangerous. At that point, it was all about who was physically present. Following the encounter, NLE Choppa went live to set the record straight. He insisted that Ben 10 and OG33 weren't really looking for trouble, claiming they mostly pulled out their phones and didn't take any serious action.
I stamp on everything I love, bro. What type of gangster pull up on a man, say they gonna do something to a man, and pull out their phone? On everything I love, bro. Baby ARP in hand, man. I just asked these folks, what you wanna do? Why y'all keep staring at me? I'm sitting here, right in the drive, parking lot, right there, telling them what they want to do. Man, them niggas shaking, man. 3, you shaking. Ben, shaking. Y'all ain't do shit, man. What happened, Mike?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
What they do?
Nothing. They filmed. They filmed.
What they do?
What was meant to downplay the incident quickly blew up in the opposite way. Within hours, OG33 responded, and his message told a completely different story. There was no concern, no attempt to calm things down, just straight-up mockery. He dismissed Choppa's account, pointing out that the whole situation went down in a heavily monitored area, full of cameras and people who looked like undercover security. OG33 even suggested that Choppa only started acting tough after he was already driving off, turning the narrative into a moment of ridicule rather than explanation.
For one, I don't do no type of police action. I don't get on here talking my name and nothing with nothing. And for two, hey, you seen them undercover cowboy ass hats them had on, the nigga pull up like he a Western sitting in the middle of a parking lot, but with a man, come on, man. You on all these cameras doing all this with the police, and wait till you pull out a little baby toy and say it can go down, it can go down. Hey, bro, man, I know you a bitch, man. Hey, I don't even gotta do that. Hey, just don't say 3 names, nothing, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, fam.
The biggest takeaway here, the tone. OG33 sounded like he was having fun. That reaction made everyone stop and think when one side is explaining and the other is laughing. Fans automatically start siding with the calmer party, assuming they have nothing to hide. As this heated back and forth unfolded, old clips resurfaced showing NLE Choppa getting taken down by a fan tied to NBA YoungBoy. After showing disrespect, you do not want to miss what happens next. Hit play to see how this beef escalates and why it is way bigger than just a social media argument.
I asked him 9 times. What? Stop saying. Yeah. You stop. Just knock out. Get it stop. You stop. It's only one problem.
Yo. Yeah, I just knocked out NLE Choppa. He's a fucking bitch. Oh, 4K trade. We in this good.
He just beat up NLE Choppa in the airport, y'all.
That clip spread quickly and changed how people saw the situation. Instead of viewing Choppa as someone caught off guard, many fans started questioning why he keeps finding himself in similar scenarios. That's when the discussion took a darker turn. Rumors began circulating that NLE Choppa had been hospitalized. Following the incident, no official police report was released and no medical statement was made public. But his sudden silence, combined with the intensity of the encounter, made fans suspect that something serious had happened off camera. Once hospitalization became part of the conversation, the feud stopped feeling like a performance and started feeling genuinely dangerous. Fan reactions shifted. Instead of defending Choppa, many warned that he was involved in something he couldn't easily walk away from. Others questioned whether his actions were reckless or even suspicious. One fan wrote, "NLE Choppa can't stop now. He's in something serious. YB crew. If I were them, I'd play it safe because his behavior seems unpredictable." This one-sided beef came out of nowhere. Another suggested that surviving an encounter like this could make him feel untouchable, a mindset that has caused problems for rappers before. This wasn't an isolated situation. Choppa had previously explained that he dissed NBA YoungBoy in his song Co because of a vivid dream involving him, which pushed him to speak out. That explanation raised eyebrows. In rap, dreams can turn into lyrics, but in street culture, they can sound like threats. DJ academics even publicly warned Choppa that taking on NBA YoungBoy required a serious understanding of who he was dealing with, noting that playful diss tracks wouldn't be taken
NLE
lightly.
Choppa, bro. No more break dancing, no more belly rolling and shit like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some killer anthem with like some military tanks, RPGs. That's how he's coming.
That warning didn't exactly hold up. NBA YoungBoy fired back through his music, dropping lines that made it clear he wasn't intimidated and had no plans to back down. Not long after, Choppa's tone noticeably changed when Ben 10 reportedly showed up. He made it clear publicly that he wasn't looking for trouble.
Bro, I'm not promoting no violence, bro. I swear to God, cuz I'm not on nothing, bro. But I cannot just believe, man. I don't want no misconception, bro. I don't want to smoke with nobody. I don't want beef with nobody. Feel me?
By this point, the situation had already gone beyond words. Og33 later tried to clarify that he wanted no part in the conflict, denied clout chasing, and asked for his name to be removed from the conversation. But even while distancing himself, he continued mocking how Choppa handled the encounter. That contradiction didn't go unnoticed. It made fans feel like one side was completely unaffected. As often happens in controversies, old allegations against Choppa resurfaced, including claims involving past violent incidents with his child's mother. Whether true or not, their reappearance damaged his credibility at a critical moment. Once public trust starts to fade, narratives tend to harden fast. The most striking part of this whole situation isn't the diss tracks or the pull-up clips. It's the laughter. Og33 didn't threaten Choppa. He didn't warn him. He laughed. And in situations like this, the laughter signals one side feels untouchable. That is why the hospital rumors hit so hard. If Choppa was truly hurt, and the other side is still joking, it creates a sense of imbalance. And imbalance is where real danger can arise. Right now, NLE Choppa faces hospital rumors, public skepticism, and questions about his judgment. NBA YoungBoy's affiliates deny wrongdoing while continuing to mock the situation. And fans are watching closely to see whether Choppa speaks again or stays silent. Silence now would speak volumes. Responding could make things worse. Either way, this conflict has long moved past music into real-life consequences. If Choppa continues to respond, the situation could spiral further. If he disappears, people will assume the worst. Neither choice is without risk.